Boom. Enough said. Review over. No, just joking. Welcome, guys, to another review here at Supplement Warfare. I'm your host, World Champion Natural Bodybuilder Bill Cairns, Albutarex. This stuff is amazing. V2, Albutarex V2. In the awesome flavour, Tropical Thunder. One of the best tasting fat burners, if not the best tasting fat burner I've ever had. And the effects are amazing. This is an awesome product, wicked packaging, huge popularity, Albutarex. Look, let's just go over a quick review on it. We'll go through all the ingredients. You're going to have to bear with me because it is probably the smallest writing ingredient panel I've ever seen on a label. So I'm just going to do this slowly and explain to you guys what this stuff does and how it all works. So, first off, they've got what they call the the Albutarex V2 Super Shred Complex. And that's exactly what it does. Super shreds of fat. Taurine. So taurine's great for hydrating, helps keep the muscles hydrated, quenched. It's an essential amino acid, helps with focus. Adding taurine and tyrosine, the 1-2 combo, a great natural neurostimulator and focus element. So awesome, and also prevents a crash from caffeine combined with that tyrosine there. Moving on, we have tyrosine. There we go. So straight off the top of the bat, they've added the two very important ingredients in any sort of high stimulant fat burner that's going to prevent that crash, help with that focus, help with the mood as well, and they're just really great amino acids to supplement with, guys. So moving on, now we're going to start to come into the caffeine element. I think the caffeine is about 270 milligrams. Plenty in this, especially with going back a couple of reviews. I explained something to you guys is some of the ingredients in here will be similar, have slightly different aspects, but very similar. Now, the reason why you do add similar, why not add just more of one? So I'm going to go over this again. Why not just add more of the one? Well, if you add too much of one thing, you start to get the side effects. So by adding a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that have similar effects, you obviously get a larger effect without the side effects. Makes sense. Moving on, we have Theobromine. So Theobromine has a similar effect to caffeine. It's about 10 times weaker. That's fine when you've got enough caffeine. Also secondary, it's got a natural diuretic effect as well, and can also help to lower blood pressure. So as the blood pressure may rise from the caffeine, this will help to dilate these blood vessels, keep yourself feeling nice and smooth, not letting the blood pressure raise too high, which is a good thing, and have that natural diuretic effect. Later on, there's another ingredient that has another diuretic effect as well, so remember that. So having those two together, the reason being, why would a diuretic effect be important in a fat burner? You're going to notice the results by reducing that water retention, that water weight that you may have excess on your body. So you're burning fat, losing that unwanted water retention and water weight as well. Perfect together. Exactly what you want to have. You know, if you're burning that fat, you're not noticing it so much, but if you're reducing that water weight, you're starting to see the body tighten up and get a bit drier as you go along in your diet or whatever goal it is. Moving on again with this minuscule, tiny writing here, guys. Mutated Nation, that's a note, enlarging your writing there. Hold a sec while I zoom in, guys. 2-amino-6-methyl-heptane, DMHA. This is the Albutarex V2 with the DMHA. It is an awesome, powerful stimulant, DMHA. Boosts your energy levels like crazy, helps with focus, and it's almost like it's never ending, the focus you get from DMHA. And can also help to suppress the appetite a little bit, and really great for concentration. Moving on, next ingredients. Green tea leaf extract. We all know what green tea does. It's a great natural energy booster, great for, again, that diuretic effect. So you've got the two ingredients back. What was that? It was Theobromine. We've sort of got the green tea. I've got just fast forward, we've got dandelion as well. So you've got three ingredients there that are going to help to reduce that water weight. So that's awesome. You're not going to be going to the toilet like a racehorse, but it's definitely going to help to reduce that water weight a little bit for you, which is great. Moving on, we have African mango. So African mango, again, its main compound is help to starve off the appetite. So really where it's aimed is if you're in that, which most fat burners are aimed at, are three very important things. Burning fat, increasing thermogenesis, so putting up that body temperature so you're sweating your butt off, with your energy levels there, and as well as importantly trying to suppress that appetite. So obviously when you're trying to lose weight or cut a bit of body fat, you're certainly not going to increase your calories. It doesn't happen very often, and I know many people will tell you that, hey, I'm going to increase my calories to burn fat. No, they're going to reduce their calories a bit, put themselves in a deficit, and try to get rid of that body fat. So by having something that helps you not be starving so much because your calories are reduced, that's going to help a lot. So you don't fall off the beaten path so much. Moving on, nextly we have, okay, I can never get this word right, Coleus forscolli. I think I nailed it then. So this stuff here helps increase the rate at which your body burns fat again, so it's great as a fat burning element. Some studies have shown that it can help to, depending on the dosage of course, increase testosterone levels, so I doubt the dosage would be high enough for that. But yeah, interesting product, and it is a really good addition to any sort of fat burner. Can also help with joints as well and things like that. Moving on, Hygienamine HCl, that's your moving on, Hygienamine HCl can help with weight loss again. So again, like I said, as you can see, all these little ingredients are helping each other. They're supporting each other to create a bigger effect. So one by itself, not so much. All together, fantastic results. Can help with weight loss, can help with, it's been known to help with things like asthma and heart failure stuff, so it obviously helps with oxygen uptake and things like that. It's just a great addition to have to it. Nextly, we have Synephrine HCl, otherwise known as bitter orange extract, so that's again great energy booster. That's pretty much what it's there for. Then we've got another interesting ingredient here. This is awesome. To see this in a fat burner is great. Is Nupept. So that was a hugely popular neurostimulant, nootropic, going back a little while ago when they hit the markets. It just took off. Really, really good for that sort of uplifting mood, and it gives you that positive. So not just getting the energy, but you're also feeling good with the energy. So it's all good and well going, all right, here, have 600 milligrams caffeine and your heart's racing and you've got a bit of energy, but you want to feel good with it as well. And that makes you want to utilize that energy more and burn fat more. So awesome addition to this product. Acetocarnitine, again guys, I'll say it again, must have in any fat burner. If you don't have acetocarnitine in there, I would definitely recommend supplementing with some and adding it in there. Your fat burner just isn't complete without it. Really, in all hindsight, it doesn't make sense to not have it in there. Then, like I said, dandelion extract, and then lastly we have (5-HTP), which is a building block of proteins. Also can help to block. Let me say it again. I just want to read what I was reading on this. Okay. Nextly, we have 5-HTP. This works in the brain on the central nervous system by helping to increase the production of serotonin. Can affect sleep, appetite, things like that. So it's going to help sleep a little bit better. So the reason why they add that in there, and towards the end of it, is that it's going to help you get to sleep after the fat burner. Makes sense. So it's not going to put you to sleep while you're having the fat burner. It's going to help you get to sleep after. So it's certainly not going to be one of those high stim fat burners where you take it and you can't go to sleep. I've had Albutarex late at night, and as long as you have a good workout, I mean, a lot of people say, oh, no, it keeps me awake. I don't think you're training hard enough. With some of this, it's going to give you more than enough energy to hit that cardio for, say, 10 minutes 4, hit the weights for an hour, hit the cardio another 20 minutes, boom, go home, sleep like a baby. You shouldn't have a problem. Lastly, the last ingredient here, is halostachin. This stuff works similar to ephedrine in terms of its fat burning effects. It's very powerful on your body burning fat, very effective even in small doses. And then now we've also got added in here is the Albutarex V2 electrolyte vitamin infusion. Basically what it is a B vitamin complex. Awesome, must have. It's a very complete B vitamin complex as well. So it's got your B3, B5, B1, as well as they've added potassium for muscle signaling and magnesium for muscle relaxation. So your B vitamins work really well in conjunction with your tyrosine and taurine as well as that 5-HTP, you're not going to get a crash. The B vitamins help come down off the product as well, very smooth. All right, guys, that's it for the Albutarex V2. Mutated Nation, this is an awesome product. Guys, look, if you want to burn some fat, if you want to get some great energy, great results, get in store, one of your closest locations across Supplement Warfare, across South Australia, or supplementwarfare.com.au, and grab yourself some Mutated Nation Albutarex V2. Till next time, guys, stay juicy.